Can you believe the audacity? Are the Golden State Warriors truly playing a high-stakes game of chess, sacrificing their immediate future, and potentially alienating their greatest legends, all for a fantastical far-off dream of a super team in 2027? Just when we thought we understood the calculus of this storied franchise, they pull back the curtain on a strategy so bold, so audacious. It makes you wonder if they're either visionary geniuses or simply detached from the harsh realities of the present. This isn't just about winning another championship. This is about a franchise attempting to defy the very laws of NBA gravity, to bend time and talent to its will, and the implications for everything we cherish about the Warriors are nothing short of seismic. For years, the Golden State Warriors have operated on a different plane, building an empire on homegrown talent, shrewd acquisitions, and an unparalleled culture. But now, according to a bombshell report from The Athletic's Sam Amick, echoed by CBS Sports' Brad Botkin, the Warriors are setting their sights far beyond the upcoming season, far beyond even next few years. They are reportedly set on maintaining maximum flexibility for the summer of 2027, a year that looms large in the NBA calendar. Why 2027, you ask? Because that's when two of the league's most dominant, most transcendent talents, two former MVPs, Nikola Jokic and Giannis Antetokounmpo, are both positioned to become unrestricted free agents. This isn't just a plan. It's a declaration, an almost arrogant assertion that they can lure two of the greatest players on the planet to San Francisco, forming what would undoubtedly be their fourth super team. It's a vision that, if realized, would send shockwaves through the entire league. But the path to get there is fraught with peril, demanding sacrifices that could shake the very foundation of their current roster. This audacious long-term vision, this almost fantastical pursuit of future MVPs, isn't some abstract concept. It's already having a tangible, immediate impact on the Warriors' present-day decisions. Suddenly, the perplexing moves and hesitations that have plagued their offseason begin to snap into clearer, albeit more concerning, focus. Take the case of Malik Monk, a player who many believed would have been a perfect fit for their backcourt depth. Golden State reportedly passed on a potential sign-and-trade deal involving Jonathan Kuminga that would have brought Monk and a first-round pick to the Bay. They also reportedly shied away from acquiring Phoenix Suns forward Royce O'Neal, another valuable two-way player. Why? Because both Monk and O'Neal would command salaries higher than the modest $7.9 million Kuminga would earn if he accepts his qualifying offer for the 2025-26 season. And this brings us back to the Jonathan Kuminga conundrum, a situation that now takes on an entirely new, almost chilling dimension. In our previous report, we highlighted the tension surrounding Kuminga's stalled contract negotiations, the urgency of Jimmy Butler's demands for clarity, and the fear of losing a valuable asset for nothing. Now, we understand the deeper game being played. By allowing Kuminga to potentially play on his qualifying offer, the Warriors keep his salary off the books for their long-term flexibility, preserving precious cap space for that fateful summer of 2027. This isn't just about Kuminga's value. It's about his expendability in the grand scheme of a far-off dream. While Kuminga's camp pushes for player control in a 2- or 3-year deal worth $21 to $25 million annually, the Warriors' hesitation isn't just about his current performance. It's about the bigger picture, the colossal prize they envision in 2027. This is a cold, calculated decision, one that prioritizes a distant future over the immediate stability and talent development that has traditionally defined the franchise. It's a gamble that could alienate a promising young player, but from the front office's perspective, it's a necessary evil to keep the dream alive. But here's where the dream collides with the harsh, unforgiving reality of the NBA salary cap. The Golden State Warriors are already well over the salary cap, and the path to acquiring two maximum contract superstars like Jokic and Antetokounmpo is not merely difficult. It's a financial tightrope walk that demands unprecedented sacrifice from the very legends who built this dynasty. Stephen Curry, Jimmy Butler, and Draymond Green, the iconic trio, the heart and soul of this franchise, are all slated to become unrestricted free agents before the summer of 2027. For this fantastical plan to even have a prayer of materializing, The Warriors would have to ask their leaders, their champions, to take significant pay cuts. Imagine asking Stephen Curry, who will be 39 years old in the final year of his current deal, making a staggering $62 million, to sign a new contract for substantially less. Picture Jimmy Butler, a fierce competitor who will have just cashed in on a $56.8 million payday, being asked to follow suit. And Draymond Green, the emotional core whose contract is also nearing its end, would undoubtedly face similar pressure. This isn't just about numbers on a spreadsheet. It's about respect, loyalty, and the emotional toll of asking generational talents to sacrifice their financial futures for a hypothetical grand prize. While management's willingness to delve deeper into the luxury tax aprons could help, it won't be enough to bridge the gap for two top-tier MVPs. The unspoken truth is that for Jokic or Antetokounmpo, currently the number 2 and number 8 highest-paid players in the league, respectively, to even consider Golden State, the current stars would have to clear immense salary space. This is where the dream becomes a potential nightmare. How do you look Steph Curry, Jimmy Butler, and Draymond Green in the eye and ask them to take a back seat, both financially and in terms of their role, for players who might not even arrive? It's a question that cuts to the very core of team building, loyalty, and the difficult transition from one era to the next. This entire strategy is a high-stakes gamble, a roll of the dice with the future of an entire franchise. On one hand, the reward is almost unimaginable. Another super team, a potential extension of their dynasty well into the late 2020s, with two of the most dominant forces in the modern game. The allure of Golden State's championship framework, their proven ability to attract and integrate superstar talent, could be a powerful draw for Jokic or Antetokounmpo, who might seek a change of scenery and a clearer path to contention. But the risks, my friends, are equally monumental. What if they alienate their current stars in the process, leading to a fractured locker room and a premature end to the Curry era? What if Jonathan Kuminga, feeling undervalued and used as a salary cap pawn, walks away for nothing in 2026? And perhaps the biggest risk of all, what if, despite all these sacrifices, despite all this meticulous planning, neither Nikola Jokic nor Giannis Antetokounmpo decides to come to San Francisco in 2027? Then, the Warriors would be left with an aging core, a potentially disgruntled Kuminga gone, and no superstar replacements, effectively plummeting into a painful rebuilding phase. The Golden State Warriors, once the epitome of stability and strategic brilliance, now find themselves at a crossroads, caught between the glorious echoes of their past and the ambitious, yet precarious, whispers of a distant future. This isn't just about building another super team, it's about the very soul of the franchise. Are they willing to potentially dismantle the present, to ask their legends for unprecedented sacrifices, all for the chance to catch two white whales in the vast ocean of free agency? The audacity is breathtaking, the ambition undeniable, but the path is fraught with moral and practical dilemmas. This isn't just a plan, it's a test of faith, a test of loyalty, and a gamble that could either cement their legacy as the most forward-thinking franchise in sports or mark the beginning of a long, painful decline. So, what's your take on this incredible revelation, basketball fanatics? Is this a stroke of genius from the Warriors' front office, a visionary move that could secure their future for another decade? Or is it a reckless, almost disrespectful gamble that risks alienating their current legends and sacrificing their immediate competitiveness for a far-off dream that might never materialize? Let us know your thoughts, your outrage, your excitement, or your skepticism in the comment section below. And if you found this deep dive into the Warriors' audacious plans as captivating as we did, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel, turning on notifications so you don't miss any of our exclusive reports as this incredible story continues to unfold.